Hello, 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 beautiful people. Now, guys, I absolutely love anyone who is not afraid to dream outside the box. Today's guest is the youngest barber here in Houston. I'm not going to say any more. You guys take a look. You guys stay tuned as I talk to Alijah The Barber and her dad, Franky The Barber, right after this break. See you in just a second.
Confidence comes standard with a certified pre-owned Cadillac from Ron Carter Cadillac, your only Houston area Cadillac to your door dealer. Get 2.9% APR for 72 months on Houston's largest certified pre-owned Cadillac inventory, with the assurance of a 172-point inspection, meticulous reconditioning by master Cadillac technicians, and a total 5-year limited warranty with unlimited miles.
Shop smarter when you shop Ron Carter. Ron Carter Cadillac.com.
Real estate can be a very complicated process. Finding one, how much can you afford? Financing, closing costs, mortgage, putting it on the market, considering offers, inspection, negotiations, submitting offers, schools, down payment, title insurance, home warranty, taxes, review net sheets. These are the pieces of the puzzle of home ownership. I'm the person who helps put it together and the glue that keeps it together. Give me a call.
My prenatal promise is to make sure my baby is safe and healthy, because I know it is possible to acquire syphilis, HIV, or other STDs without knowing it. Getting tested is my very first chance to protect my baby. Doctors are required to give expectant mothers 3 separate tests for syphilis. If you're pregnant, ask your doctor if you're being tested properly for syphilis and other STDs. Congenital syphilis can lead to a miscarriage, stillbirth, or an infant death. Don't risk your baby's health. To find out more, visit myprenatalpromise.com.
Welcome back, everyone. Now, you guys know that I absolutely love entrepreneurs. Well, today I have a kidpreneur here in the studio with me, her and her father. Hello, Alijah The Barber and Franky The Barber. How are you guys?
Good.
We're good.
Woo, come on, look at Alijah. I'm so excited. First of all, I have to tell you, I absolutely love every single thing you're going on here. As a business owner, you have your brand, your dad's brand, your brands. I absolutely love it. Now, Alijah, you have been named one of the youngest barbers in America. How old are you?
10.
You're 10. How long have you been cutting hair?
Since I was 4.
Since you were 4 years old? Wow, okay. You 4 years old. All right, now Franky. Now I know that she got this from you, right? Because you own a barbershop.
Yes, ma'am.
When did you know that Alijah had this skill set to go and start cutting hair?
So, first, obviously, I'm a barber. I'm a 7-time award-winning barber. I got 7 first-place trophies.
Okay, 7 times?
Yes. The first battle I went to, I told them I'm going. They didn't go with me. I said, Daddy's going to bring you home a trophy. And I did it. And then I told her again, and I did it. So I think by her seeing me do that, it made her want to pick up the clippers. And I'm one to say, I want to plant a seed, right? And by that happening, I believe it planted a seed in her life, and it blossomed into something beautiful.
So what did that look like? You gave a 4-year-old scissors?
Yes.
Or shears, I'm sorry. Wait, did you give a 4-year-old shears?
Yeah, I was about to get you on that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Shears. Not quite yet until she got a little older. So I was actually drifted off from my gift. I started working a regular job, and then I would come home after that job and cut hair in my extra room, where she would run in there and grab the stuff. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not a very patient person to sit there and this and that, but you know, when you get a calling from God and you hear it, He said, plant this seed in this baby girl's life. She's gonna do something great. And it just came upon me to guide her. And if you're gonna do it right, you know. So I taught her the right maneuvers, techniques, and she took it from there.
Wow, 4-year-old.
Yes.
So now, Elijah, now you need to know how special your daddy is. A lot of people can't even teach their 16-year-olds how to drive. Your dad was teaching you at 4 how to cut hair. So who was the very first person that you practiced on?
My Theo George.
Your Uncle George, huh? Your Theo George. How was he scared? Was he nervous?
I don't know. I don't remember.
You don't remember? No, let me ask you this. Were you nervous?
Yes, sir.
You were? You were nervous? What were you thinking? Do you remember what was going through your head?
No.
You don't remember? Well, it was kind of a long time ago and you were 4 years old. So just over time, how have you been practicing? Do you practice on your family and friends? What is it that you do to make sure you stay, up to par with your skill sets?
I practice on my dad's clients sometimes.
Okay.
I do family and some friends too. So.
You do some family and some friends too. I absolutely love it. When was the moment that you really knew, I'm kind of good at this? When did you realize that?
When I probably was 9 or 8.
Okay. And what happened? What was the moment for you? You were like, I can do this. I'm really, really good at this. People like when I cut their hair.
When I was cutting hair, I was cutting somebody's hair and my dad was teaching me how to fade.
Oh, okay.
So then I did it and it did look good. So I was like,
come on, you go, girl. Give me some.
Surprised her own self.
I know. Okay, let me ask you. So when did you know? Okay, my baby girl, she can do this. When did you know, Franky?
When did I know? I want to say when she was 4. She really dominated that mannequin. And mannequins are $40 a head, and the hair don't grow back. Okay, and this girl went through several. That's all I'm saying.
So wait, we got to look $500 on mannequins.
I'm like, you know what? Get up here on your uncle and cut his hair. She went from in the sides. You hold the top of the head, you cut, and then you flip the clippers, and you. And she was doing it
at 4 years old.
But not only that, she was using both of her hands.
Really? Okay, now explain that because I'm not a barber. Okay. So what is that about?
So what is that called? Ambidextrous.
Okay.
Right. So on this side of the head, you cut over here. She would turn them around, and she would switch the clippers and come like this with the other hand. And that right there alone, that's skills off the rip. If you can do that. I can't even cut like that. You
can't cut like that.
I can't do that. No, she can do it a lot more confident than I can. I've been cutting since I was 13, and I tried to get, and it just doesn't feel right.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Elijah. Does Dad ever let you cut his hair?
Yes, ma'am.
He does? Okay, did you put those parts in his head today? Did you do that for him?
No, he actually did that.
He actually did that? Okay, what's been one of your most memorable haircuts that you've done? Anybody just stands out? Or a moment that you can remember?
My Theo George probably.
Theo George? Does Uncle George still let you cut his hair?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? I mean, that's good that you have a forever client, right? That's really, really good. Now, let's talk about the competitions. So, you've done a lot of competitions too, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What is that like?
It's kind of it's cool standing on stage, barber, battling in competition. On stage with other barbers. It's cool. I like doing that.
You like doing it? Are you in the zone? When you're up there, you can't see anything else, you're just right there focused? Is that how you feel?
Yes, ma'am.
I think it got to be fun. That has to be fun. What's been your favorite competition so far?
I think it was 2017.
2017. Where were you?
In Houston.
You were in Houston.
I think
Okay.
it was Houston.
Okay. What was it about that competition? Was it because it was your hometown?
No, I just liked it. They had a lot of nice vendors. They had booths.
Okay.
And they had a booth, and I was cutting hair, and there was a lot of people there, and I just like going there too, though.
I like that. Where else where have y'all been? Where have y'all traveled to compete, Dad?
Oh, several cities. We've been
Chicago.
to Chicago. That was honestly one of the biggest
Arkansas.
ones.
Arkansas too?
Arkansas,
Okay.
Little Rock, yes, we've been there. Of course, San Antonio, all the outskirts
Austin.
of Houston, all the
Okay.
outskirts. And so,
Austin, San Antonio, Dallas.
Dallas.
What else?
Chi-Town was actually the biggest one as far as like turnout. We never been there. They just seen the videos of her. But when she showed up, it's like if you're an NFL star for one day. That's how I explain
That's how I felt.
Yes, it's like, I mean, we show up and like the director called me or the show, hey, we're here, this and that. He starts walking. As he's walking to the door, he's telling people. So they start following him and they bum rush. Hey, let me get a picture of her. Look, I've been growing my hair out since she was cut.
But ready for you to cut, Elijah.
Yeah, and we're wearing all white. So we're like, hold on, we're not dressed yet. You know, we had to run upstairs, change, come down. So that was like a big like celebrity moment, I guess you could say.
Elijah, how does it feel being on stage? Is it because like when you're on stage at the competitions, is it mostly men or women, or is it like both?
It's a lot more versatile now.
Okay.
You know, but the barber industry is an industry that's dominated by men. So that's why I encourage them to follow your dream no matter what. If this is what you love to do, success will follow.
I love it. Do you like when you're on the stage, are you ever nervous, or do you just feel like I'm gonna cut hair and I'm gonna do a good job?
I just like cutting hair on the stage because but there's a lot of people like looking at me because like I'm 10 and there's a lot of other barbers that are like older than me. And so when I'm doing my haircuts, I just stay focused on the haircuts so I won't mess up because there's a lot of people looking at me. So I just don't want them to see me mess up, but I'm not gonna mess up.
You're not gonna mess up. I know that's right. That's that confidence I like. I like that. Okay, we're going to go on a quick break and we're gonna come back in just a second. So guys, you stay tuned. We're gonna learn more about Alijah the Barber, the youngest barber here in Houston, Texas. Stay tuned. We'll be right back right after this.
Confidence comes standard with a certified pre-owned Cadillac from Ron Carter Cadillac, your only Houston area Cadillac to your door dealer. Get 2.9% APR for 72 months on Houston's largest certified pre-owned Cadillac inventory, with the assurance of a 172-point inspection, meticulous reconditioning by master Cadillac technicians, and a total 5-year limited warranty with unlimited miles.
Shop smarter when you shop Ron Carter. RonCarterCadillac.com.
Real estate can be a very complicated process. Finding one, how much can you afford, financing, closing costs, mortgage, putting it on the market, considering offers, inspection, negotiations, submitting offers, schools, down payment, title insurance, home warranty, taxes, review net sheets. These are the pieces of the puzzle of home ownership. I'm the person who helps put it together and the glue that keeps it together. Give me a call.
My prenatal promise is to make sure my baby is safe and healthy because I know it is possible to acquire syphilis, HIV, or other STDs without knowing it. Getting tested is my very first chance to protect my baby. Doctors are required to give expectant mothers 3 separate tests for syphilis. If you're pregnant, ask your doctor if you're being tested properly for syphilis and other STDs. Congenital syphilis can lead to a miscarriage, stillbirth, or an infant death. Don't risk your baby's health. To find out more, visit myprenatalpromise.com.
Welcome back, everyone. I am sitting in the studio with some amazingness, and I'm just loving this energy. Now, Alijah, I know you probably hear this all of the time, but let me tell you something about me. I absolutely love inspiring people. Like, that's my thing. When they asked me to do this TV show, that was the first thing I said. Can I bring people on who are underrepresented so where I can bring them exposure? They said yes. So I'm saying that to say, do you know how inspirational you really are to adults and to kids?
Not really.
Not really. I'm sure it hasn't sinked in yet. But I want you to know, maybe it'll sink in later. You're only 10, but you keep going because you're doing an amazing job. And Dad, Franky, I know that you guys do stuff in the community, right? So what are some of the projects that you guys have worked on?
So obviously we do the backpack thing giveaway. That's kind of a tradition thing that a lot of barbershops are doing, but we don't stop there. So we just recently, like last week, we gave out over 200 backpacks, haircuts, and school supplies. A couple weeks before that, we fed the community.
Okay.
Over 200 people. We had like hundreds of racks of ribs. Like,
I love
it was like
that.
a lot. Yes. About 45 pounds of meat. For Christmas, we gave out skateboard, scooters, and bikes. Over 100 haircuts and bikes and scooters. Like, it was just, there was people everywhere. And then we ran out of toys. And another truck pulled up. They're like, hey, we didn't give out these toys. They pulled up and they started throwing toys out.
Man,
so
I love it.
That was super awesome. We went and fed the homeless for Thanksgiving. We went and volunteered over there.
Okay.
What else have we
Any
done?
schools you're involved with?
We're actually involved with a lot of schools. It kind of like started with the cosmetology school and barber schools. They would call us out to go cut. And then elementary school started calling us because they seen the story of her. And they said, hey, can she come over here and perform cutting hair and just speak to the kids and stuff like that? So they call us out and we go, and she would perform a haircut, and she would give out her merch to the kids, just like asking questions and stuff, just having fun and throwing them stuff, cutting their hair, and just speaking to them,
I love that. So Alijah, what did I tell you on a break? What did I tell you I absolutely love? What do I love? You remember?
Food trucks.
Food trucks. Okay, so I love the community too. You want to partner and do something together? We can do a backpack drive. We can do spread the love. We can do anything, and I can bring the food trucks, and then we can partner, and you do skateboards, and you can cut hair. How do you feel about that?
Yes.
You want to do it?
I love to do
All right, give me some. I'm not playing. I'm going to get your mom's number, and we're going to really, really do that. Now I know your mom was sharing and your dad was sharing that you have dyslexia. So how does cutting hair help you with your dyslexia?
Help. No, I don't really know about that one though.
You don't know? That's okay. Does it help you focus some?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. She's told us before in the past that, with dyslexia, you kind of like it kind of messes you up on your focus. But she told us when she cuts hair, she gains focus. So that same focus, she's able to take that to the books and be able to focus with that. So when she's in school and they give her essays to write, she's kind of like all over the place. But with her having everything that she does as far as cutting hair, things for the community, she's able just to bring that out, what she's done, and put it on paper.
I love that.
Easily, because it's what she's doing.
I love that. And Alijah, even seeing you in the video, honey, you were focused. I saw you taking the comb from the clippers to the comb. You were moving it. So I know you have younger siblings. How many sisters and brothers do you have?
I have 2 sisters and 1 brother.
And you're the oldest, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so are they following in your footsteps?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you see them doing?
Zariah, what does Zariah do?
Zariah, she's
That's Z Styles.
Z
That's
Styles.
her,
Z Styles.
That's her stage
Okay.
name.
And how old is Z Styles?
She's 7.
She's 7.
No, she's 10.
She's 10.
No.
No, 9. You're 10.
Oh, no, I'm 9. She's 9.
That's okay. So what is Z Styles? She sees her big sister doing something, and what is she doing?
She likes to, like me and her, we cannot be without each other. Me and her like to play with each other. And she's
more into the fashion industry.
Okay.
Like doing clothes. She's a great artist.
Okay.
She's more on the girly side. She paints the nails.
Okay.
Does the makeup and hair.
That's a good compliment, you two. That's a good compliment. Maybe y'all gonna open a beauty bar. Daddy has the barbershops. I can see, you guys having everything coming along for you. What's coming up next for you guys? Anything in the works that you can tell me about?
Yes, we're working on a lot of new things. A lot of the old stuff that we have already done. What's that? What are you gonna say?
Nothing.
I don't know. I see
She's
something
older
burning
than
inside
that,
of you.
So obviously, with her being a young entrepreneur, you know, we've taught her to brand market. She got her bows, she got bracelets, shirts, earrings, necklaces, hats, and as far as that we can barely keep that on the shelves.
Wow.
Yes, it moves a lot, especially when we pop up at these events and we go on tour to different cities. They sell like that because they said, hey, I want to help support this young lady, you know. So with that being said, we're kind of moving on to some new stuff. We're about to go back on tour.
Okay.
Wait,
hold on. Franky the Barber, tell me, what does going on tour look like for a barber? What does that look like?
It's complicated in and out of the city, because I do have a big list of clientele I have to take care of. So if I run out to one city, sometimes I got to come back. I can only be gone like for 2 weeks, like less than
and you're
that.
taking her, and Elijah's going with you?
Yeah, she goes off and on, but you know, we talk to the teachers, they send us with work and things of such. So we do that, you know, coming in.
Little child prodigy over here.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking at this bow on your head. I love this bow. Who created this for you? Like, how did you come up with the idea, Alijah?
It's just when I started wearing red bows and much people see me with it, it started to become my thing that everybody would know.
I love that. Branding yourself. Do you have it in different colors?
No, I just have it in red.
It's red? Is red your color though? Is red one of your favorites? Mm-hmm. I absolutely love it with the shears on top. So I just want to make sure you can actually, so if I called you to cut my ends, if I say, Alijah, I need my ends trimmed, then my hair is curly. I am natural. How you feel about that? You feel like you could do it? You confident? You ready? Yes. I'm tall too, so what are you gonna do? Are you gonna stand on some boxes to make sure?
I stand on a stool.
You stand on a stool? Okay, and that helps you?
Yes.
You gonna spin me around? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna come. I'm not playing with you, all right? You ready? And now, my last question for you before we wrap up. So you are a young kid entrepreneur, and even though you can't get licensed to be a barber until when, Dad?
With the 7th grade education.
7th grade. Yes. So, but you do, of course, we know your story, your competitions, and all of that. What would you say to a kid or anybody who wants to be an entrepreneur? What would you say to them?
Inspire others to come out and do the same thing.
That's it. Inspire others to come out and do the same thing. Thank you so much, both of you, for coming on the show. I want you to keep going. I want you to keep dreaming, and I'm going to be following your journey. Okay? All right. Give me some. Awesome. Thank you so much, Alijah. All right, guys. I am going to be right back right after this break.
Confidence comes standard with a certified pre-owned Cadillac from Ron Carter Cadillac, your only Houston area Cadillac to your door dealer. Get 2.9% APR for 72 months on Houston's largest certified pre-owned Cadillac inventory, with the assurance of a 172-point inspection, meticulous reconditioning by master Cadillac technicians, and a total 5-year limited warranty with unlimited miles.
Shop smarter when you shop Ron Carter. Ron Carter Cadillac.com.
Real estate can be a very complicated process. Finding one, how much can you afford? Financing, closing costs, mortgage, putting it on the market, considering offers, inspection, negotiations, submitting offers, schools, down payment, title insurance, home warranty, taxes, review net sheets. These are the pieces of the puzzle of home ownership. I'm the person who helps put it together and the glue that keeps it together. Give me a call.
My prenatal promise is to make sure my baby is safe and healthy, because I know it is possible to acquire syphilis, HIV, or other STDs without knowing it. Getting tested is my very first chance to protect my baby. Doctors are required to give expectant mothers 3 separate tests for syphilis. If you're pregnant, ask your doctor if you're being tested properly for syphilis and other STDs. Congenital syphilis can lead to a miscarriage, stillbirth, or an infant death. Don't risk your baby's health. To find out more, visit myprenatalpromise.com.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope that all of you are feeling just as inspired as I am. Now, really quickly, guys. So You know, parents, and I know sometimes you're told not to take advice about how to parent your child from a person who does not have children. Well, I'm not giving you advice, but I do want to say today is the perfect example of why you should not limit your child's growth. Do not stunt their growth by trying to put them on a path that you want them to go on, but not letting them go on the path that they want to go on, okay? So make sure that you let your babies dream out loud and make sure that you dream outside of the box, kiddos. As always, you can chat with me on Instagram and on Facebook at American Star TV. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Bye-bye.